Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Maham Kashani. The Prime Minister has returned to Canberra this morning after more than a week on the international stage. Anthony Albanese travelled to Cambodia, Indonesia and Thailand. His long-awaited meeting with China's President Xi Jinping is being described as a significant moment of the trip. Mr Albanese says the talks have cleared a pathway for economic recovery from the pandemic.
It has been very constructive, and I leave these meetings with my optimism that the world and the region can guide the economic recovery.
Rishi Sunak has met with Ukraine's president in his first visit to Kiev since becoming UK Prime Minister. He has pledged almost $100 million in defence aid to counter Russian aerial attacks. New data shows only a fraction of claims through the coronavirus vaccine injury scheme have been finalised, raising concerns the process may be inaccessible for some genuine claimants. Only 263 claims had been determined as payable or not payable out of more than 3,000 received by early November. Victoria Police are investigating an independent MP who appeared to threaten Premier Daniel Andrews at a Melbourne rally. Catherine Cumming was filmed saying she joined the Angry Victorians Party to make Mr Andrews turn into red mist. She's being investigated for inciting behaviour. FIFA's president has taken aim at European critics of World Cup host Qatar on the eve of the tournament. Gianni Infantino says Europeans should not be giving moral lessons to Qatar, which has been long criticised of its human rights record and treatment of migrant workers. The criticism was related to bullying he faced as a child of Italian parents who moved to Switzerland.
If, as a result of our actions, I have to take some critics, but the consequence is that a few 100,000 workers in Qatar or a few thousand or 100,000 women in Iran are a little bit happier, I take every critic.
And Ticketmaster has apologised to Taylor Swift and her fans following the ticketing debacle earlier this week. The company says it's working to better its technology. In sport, the Kangaroos have been crowned champions at the Rugby League World Cup for the 12th time, taking down Samoa at Manchester. James Tedesco and Latrell Mitchell both bagging a double in the 30-10 win. Tedesco telling Fox Sports it's an unbelievable way to end the tournament.
We knew we had the individual brilliance, but it was just about bonding as a team, and we got better and better each game, and this is probably our best performance, so it's a great feeling.
The men's side's victory completed a double for Australia, with the Gillaroos thrashing New Zealand 54-4 in the women's final. Co-captain Kezzy Apps says the win helps further grow the game for women.
It's something that we do really well with the Gillaroos, of how the girls who paved the way before us, we're standing on their shoulders.
And Australia has downed England by 72 runs in their one-dayer at the SCG. Steve Smith top scoring for the hosts with 94. In entertainment news, Ryan Reynolds is worried Hugh Jackman will mock his singing and dancing in his new movie musical Spirited. He says the Aussie actor and seasoned Broadway performer will have new ammunition after watching him in the Christmas-themed production. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.